So continuing the same question, we were discussing about the adjustment, past adjustment. So we will be following the first method, which is by single adjustment entry without effects of error and commission. So the second question says, M and U are partners and their PESR, that is profit sharing ratio, is 2 is to 3. Their capital balance on 1st April 2015 showed balance of 70,000 for M and 60,000 for U. Now the drawings of M and U during the year 2015-16 were 16,000 and 12,000 respectively. Both the amounts were withdrawn on 1st January 2016. It was later found that following were omitted while preparing the final accounts for the year ended 31st March 2016. So what were the items which has been omitted? The first is interest on capital and interest on drawing. Along with that, M was entitled commission of 4,000 for the whole year. So you see in this question three items were omitted. Interest on capital was not given, interest on drawings wasn't, interest on capital was not charged, interest on drawing was not given, and M also, who was entitled to get commission, was also omitted. So question is asking us to pass the rectifying entry. So first of all, we will make the adjustment, table of adjustment. In that, we will draw particulars and the name of the partners M and U, and the third column is your the fourth column is your total. So first of all, we will give the interest on capital. So interest on capital, the rate is 6%. So 70,000 for M, 70,000 multiplied with 6%, which is 4,200, and 60,000 multiplied with 6%, which is 3,600. Now value, when you add this 4,200 plus 3,600, you will get 7,800. Now the second is commission. M was given, M was entitled to get a commission of 4,000. So this 4,000 will be entered under M column, not in the U column, because this was omitted only from the M side, not from the U side. Okay, then this was the debit side. Now minus interest on drawing. Interest on drawing, how to calculate? 6%. Interest, the drawing amount is given in the question. M was 16,000 and for U it was 12,000. So 3 months. Why 3 months? Because in the question it is specifically mentioned both of the amounts were withdrawn on 1st January. On January 1st, 2016, these both amounts, that is 16,000 and 12,000, were withdrawn. So January, February, March. This way you got 3 months. So 16,000 multiplied with 6%, because rate of interest is also given, rate of interest on drawing, which is 6% multiplied with 3 months. So this way you get 240, and for you get 180. So 8,200 minus 240, that gives you 7,960, and for you 3,600 minus 180, that gives you 3,420. Now the loss, division of loss, because you see here your credit side the total of this 8,200 and 3,600, that gives you 11,800, right, in the fourth column. And you deduct this total interest on drawings. This way you get 11,380 as your loss. Now this loss will be distributed in the ratio PSR ratio, which is 2 is to 3. Then 11,300 multiplied by 2 upon 5, and 380 multiplied by 3 upon 5. This way you got 4,552 and 6,828. Okay, now we will deduct this. There you get the credit balance of 3,480 for M and debit balance of 3,408 for U. Based on that, we will pass the adjustment entry. Whosoever is credited will be written in the credit side, and whosoever is debited will be written in the debit side. Like in this question, U is debited, so therefore U's capital account debited to M's capital account, which is 3,408. So interest on capital and commission, your total debit balance was 11,800 minus interest on drawing. If you know, if you have practiced about profit and loss appropriation account, you see interest on drawing, commission, salary, everything, interest on capital, all these things comes under the debit side of profit and loss appropriation. And under credit side, interest on drawings, profit and loss, which is brought forward, those written in the credit side. The same funda is following here. 11,800 is the debit side, whereas your credit side is only 420. Therefore, being the heavy balance of debit balance, that gives you loss. If debit balance is greater, that is a loss. Therefore, this 11,380 is the loss. Now, this loss is distributed in the PSR. So, this 4,552 is debited 6828 is the debit amount. So under M, 7960 was credit and 4552 was debit. So credit is greater, therefore in the balancing amount we have written credit. And same follows for U also. Credit amount is 3420 and debit amount is 6828, where debit balance is heavy. Therefore, the balance amount is written against debit side.